to create an angle bisector with your compass and a straight edge. So first, with your compass, make sure that the black portion of your compass is actually fit. There are grooves in it. And your pencil, you want to be about the same length as the black part of the compass. So begin. We call this the center of the compass. It's the pointy part. We put the center of the compass on the vertex of the angle. That's the point essentially where the two rays come together. And you're going to make an arc, and you can make the arc any size you want as long as it crosses both sides of your angle. As long as it's not out here, you're fine. Typically I would avoid making it too small because then it becomes a little more difficult to continue the process. Now what you do is you put a point where your arc crosses the two sides of your angle. And we're going to take turns. We're going to put the center of our compass first at one of those points. Now here, you can use the same compass size if you want, but it's not required. I usually, for checking myself, I usually make the compass a little bit smaller. You can also make it larger, doesn't matter, or use the exact same size. But the idea here is that we need the compass to go at least halfway between the 2 points. So here I'm pretty close to being halfway to the other point. I might make it a little bit bigger just for safety. So here you can see I'm over halfway from one point to the other, and I'm going to make an arc with my center here where the first arc crossed the side. Now I'm going to go to the other point where the arc crossed the side, and I'm going to make another arc using the same size compass as what we just used. So I put the center on that point and I draw an arc, similar to before. So now I have two arcs here in the middle that cross. That point where they cross, we create points there. They should cross twice. They may cross between on the inside of the angle, the interior. They might cross on the exterior of the angle. That's okay also. They might cross at the point exactly. Finally, to finish the construction, we draw the ray, which will be the bisector. It needs to go from the vertex through the points where the two arcs cross. If only one spot is where they cross on the interior of the angle, then that's okay. It goes from the vertex to the one point where the arcs cross, where the arcs intersect. That's okay, but stop at the vertex. Do not go past the vertex when you draw it. So it'll look something like this when it's drawn. We have an angle bisector. The last thing to do is to mark the angles congruent. So we put a little mark in that angle and a little mark in that angle. And there's the construction for angle bisector.